So you're gonna film it?
Yes.
We're ready.
Oh, is the fish still in
Are
there?
we ready?
No, it's dead. It's okay.
Well, I knew it was
It's very.
dead.
So actually, this lighting is kind of rough.
Do we want to turn on the light?
You should probably stand.
There.
with your
All right.
Do you want to stand here?
It's fine from this side.
All right. Well, first of all, I wanted to welcome everyone and thank everyone for attending. For those of you who didn't hear, I was internet ordained last night, so this is an actual religious service. And so, you may have noticed that the deceased is not with us. The deceased was starting to float this morning, and so we made a trip together to the middle stall in the ladies' room, which is to be Naomi's final resting place. We'd like to start off by having Molly perform the eulogy as written by Kim Corbin. Because her name is definitely Kim Corbin, which I know. And I do know it, I know it. Come in, there's more room over there. Please, everyone is welcome
enter.
at the table. The table of our Lord. So, Molly.
Okay, these are, as Abby said, Kim Corbin's words. Just, I'm reading them.
I prefer if you could interpret them. With dance.
No dancing, just reading. Naomi, you are one hell of a fine fish, even though Molly repeatedly called you a bitch. You are super sassy and sort of sweet, just like any fish who merely wants a treat. And you are oh so blue, just how we like our poles, which I'm sure you knew. Abby's sorry she killed you, but, well, the bitches in communications are cold through and through. At least you were killed somewhat humanely, instead of facing legal's death on spoon, which turns out gravely. I ask that you be transferred to government relations, where the worst you'd experience is bouts of depression and hypertension. Again, Kim Corbin's words, not mine. No matter, we'll carry you in our hearts and minds, knowing we'll never meet a fish so fine. So go to that great fishbowl in the sky, and we'll be sure to raise a glass to that fine fish gone by.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Now, this is actually a Universal Life Church monastery service, but as I am a Unitarian, I'm used to basing religious ceremonies around quotes, because we have no holy text. All texts are holy. So here are 3 excerpts from literature from various periods that I thought would be appropriate to this experience. The first is an adaptation of Ariel's song from the temple. Full fathoms 5 Naomi lies, of her bones are coral made. Those are the pearls that were her eyes. Nothing of her that doth fade, but doth suffer a sea change into something rich and strange. Sea nymphs hourly ring her bell. And this is an excerpt from Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth beside me the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. And this is an excerpt from an Elton John song. Eat meat on Friday, that's all right. Even like steak on a Saturday night. I can bitch the best at your social dues. I get high in the evening sniffing pots of glue. I'm a bitch, oh the bitch is back. Stone cold sober, as a matter of fact. I can bitch, cause I'm better than you. It's the way that I move, the things that I do. And now Jessica Redmond will assist in the performance of the Kaddish, which is Kaddish. I'm not Jewish. The Kaddish, which is the Jewish
morning
prayer.
Oh, you have it all printed out?
Yeah,
Wow,
I
the
did.
transliteration.
I know.
Yikadal, Vikadash, Shmei Rabah, Belma, Divara, Hirusei, V'yamlich, Malchusei, Vayechon, V'yomechon, Uvchaye, Dechol, Beit Yisrael. Bagala, it's not the right words. Bagala, Uvizman, Kari, Vimru, Amin, Yeheshmei Rabba Mavora, Leolam, Ul, Almaya, Olmaya. Yisbarach vish tabach vish par vit romam viet nase viet hadar viet hale viet hala shemeda kusho brichu laelo min birhuso bihish. I can't read this transliteration crap. Tushbechoto v'ne'emoto damira belma v'yirmur amen. Yeheshme rabba mevora leolam Vayikol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Osei shalom b'mermav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimru amen.
So this is the point in the service where we'd like to ask for comments from those assembled. If anyone would like to share an experience they had with Naomi, if anyone would like to reflect on some words that make it easier for us all to go on. Ted, would you like to say something?
I was asking where the whereabouts of Naomi at this time.
Naomi is
I understand
currently
she's here in
residing,
spirit.
yeah, in the U joint of the Center Women's Store.
Otherwise known as the Washington Area Sewage and
Yes.
Authority.
We thought
DC
about
Wassa.
feeding her to
Wassa.
Clay, which is Jen's cat, but I was afraid that somehow Clay would die, and I would be responsible for 2 deaths.
It's kind of like pushing daisies. That was very good thinking.
Well, I would like to offer a,
Here, would you like me to?
oh, sure.
I would like to offer the pen to the eulogy. I would often come by and visit Naomi, and when you put the pen against the bowl, she would puff out and go like this at you.
Okay, could you do it again? The camera missed it.
Oh, okay. She would puff out and go like this at you.
No, it was much more animated the
Dramatic.
first time.
I'm sorry. A little overcome with emotion.
I'm
right
sorry.
now.
I only expected
You
that.
could be a little more understanding. So I'd like to offer the pen in her memory.
Are we going to make the Day of the Dead in
If
Ooh.
we don't hire anyone, I would say. Hopefully, though, no.
Try not to
Molly,
jiggle
can
it.
you please demonstrate?
Oh, sure. So when Naomi lived on my desk before she died, when I gave her to Abby, I would give this little tiger thing that was given to me, and I would put it next to her bowl, and it would help her exercise. And she was particularly fond when he spoke, so I'm just gonna give it one last go.
Oh, don't just tickle my toes. Give me a big hug.
It goes on. Hold on.
It takes two to tingle. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
I mean, we could speak over it. It'll go on
I'm
for...
getting very impatient.
Naomi really did like him, though. It's true. So...
I understand. Request. Oh, 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 oh.
That should be it. Okay.
Anyone else?
Thank you for the lovely service.
Before we all leave, I just want to let everyone know that they're free to take one of Naomi's stones in remembrance. I clean them really well.
Filtered water.
It's tap water, actually.
Stone
And
dynamics.
I know. And if you would all join me in the first stanza of Swing Low, Sweet Cherry. We'll close with that. So, Shalom, blessed be, and Amen. Sweet
chariot, come Lord, tarry home. Sing low, sweet chariot, come forth to carry me home.
Miss you, Naomi.
That was beautiful.
Beautiful.